Hello, dear children. Welcome back. Today we are going to learn Class 6, Chapter 1 Estimation. In some situations, we need exact quantity. Suppose there is a cricket match happening. The number of players we should say as an exact number. And runs also should be an exact quantity. What is meant by approximate quantity? The viewers of that cricket match we used to say as an approximate number. In some other situations, like there is a big celebration happening at your home, the number of guests visit at your home we used to say as an approximate number. Getting the exact number of guests is not practically possible. So we usually do a reasonable guess of actual quantity. This is called the estimation. Estimation is done by rounding of the numbers involved. Let's see what is meant by rounding off. Suppose A and B are friends. A has to give 548 rupees to B. A rounded off this 548 to 550 and give it to B. Here, X has to give 512 rupees to Y. X rounded off this number to 500 and give it to Y. In this case, 512 rounded off to 500. In the first case, 548 rounded off to 550. These rounding offs are based on some scenarios. We will learn this now. Estimating to the nearest tens by rounding off. The numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 are nearer to 0 than to 10. So these numbers can be rounded off to 0. 6, 7, 8, 9 are rounded off to 10 since these numbers are nearer to 10. 5 is equidistant from both 0 and 10. It is a common practice to round it off as 10. Can you round off 41? 41 can be rounded off to 40. 28. 28 can be rounded off to 30. Estimating to the nearest hundreds by rounding off. The numbers 1 to 49 are nearer to 0, so we round off these numbers to 0. The numbers 51 to 99 are closer to 100, so we rounded off these to 100. Number 50 is equidistant from 0 and 100 both, so we round it off as 100. Can you round off 520 to its nearest hundreds? Yes, it can be rounded off to 500. What about 689? Since 89 are closer to 100, we can round off 689 to 700. Estimating to the nearest thousands by rounding off. The numbers 1 to 499 are nearer to 0 than to 1000. So these numbers rounded off as 0. The numbers 501 to 999 can be rounded off to 1000. The number 500 is also rounded off as 1000. 2573. Can you round off this number to its nearest thousand? It can be 3000. 6404 we can round it off to 6000. Estimating outcomes of number situations. How do we add numbers? We add numbers by following this algorithm systematically. We write the numbers taking care that the digits in the same place. We add the columns of ones and if necessary carry forward the appropriate number to the tens place as would be in this case. We then add the tens column and this goes on. To complete this procedure, we take a lot of time. There are many situations where we need to find answers more quickly. For example, when you go to a market, you find a variety of attractive things which you want to buy. You need to quickly estimate the amount you need. Then only you can decide what all things you can buy. There are no rigid rules when you want to estimate the outcomes of numbers. The procedure depends on the degree of accuracy required and how quickly the estimate is needed. The most important thing is how sensible the guessed answer would be. Estimating sum. As we have seen in the previous case, we can round off a number to any place. So when you estimate any sum or difference, you should have an idea of why you need to round off and therefore the place to which you would round off. Look at the following examples. Let's estimate 4190 and 16,896. 16,896 we can round off to 17,000. 4,190 we can round off to 4,000. The estimated sum would be 21,000. What is its actual sum? It is 21,086. So this is a reasonable estimated sum. Estimating difference. Let's find the difference of 5,673 and 436. 5,673 we can round off to 6,000. 436 to 0. The estimated difference would be 6,000. But this is not a reasonable difference. Let's round off each number to hundreds. Then the first number would be 5,700 and second would be 400. Now the difference is 5,300. This is the reasonable estimated difference. Now let's find how to estimate the products. 58 into 172. First try with estimate both numbers to its nearest hundreds. We get 100 into 200. The answer would be 20,000. The actual product is 9,976 and the estimated product is 20,000. This is not reasonable. So we round off each factor to its greatest place, then multiply the rounded off factors. Now the numbers would be 60 and 200. Actual product 9,976. Now we got the estimated product is 12,000. This is a reasonable answer. The main use of estimate is to check your answers. Suppose you have done a multiplication or a subtraction but you are not sure about your answer. A quick and reasonable estimate of the product or difference, and if your answer is close to the actual answer, it is probably right. So in this class, we learned about estimation and how to estimate the sum, difference and product. In the next class, we will learn about brackets and Roman numerals. Till then, I wish all of you a happy learning.